What's going on, YouTubers? It's your boy, The Beagle, coming at you with a Summerslam reaction and results, along with Wrestle Rant Episode 3. So how's it going to go down? I'm going to simply list the matches, tell you who won, and then I'm going to tell you how I did at the end, which was very abysmal. A lot of stuff didn't. I'm going to try to keep it kid-friendly a little bit. I'm trying not to cuss if I can help it. I did better than 50%, but still wasn't that great. So let's go ahead and get into each match, and then at the end I will do my episode 3. And I got some stuff to say, believe me. First, Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega versus Rusev Day and I guess Lana Day, because she has to ride her husband's coattails when it comes to t-shirts and slogans and stuff. Rusev and Lana lost. I thought it would be from Aiden English, but it didn't. He didn't even come out, so he just proved that they lose even if he's not involved. Cedric Alexander retained his cruiserweight title versus Drew Gulak. I thought Gulak was going to win. Just to change up the scenery a little bit and have a new champion. It didn't happen that way. B Team did retain against the Revival, and there was a little shenanigans with the roll-up at the very end of the match. You guys seen how it ended, so I got that one right. And a surprising twist, Seth Rollins beat Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental title. I didn't see that one coming. Most people I knew expected a Dean Hill turn, which didn't happen. I don't know why it didn't happen. Anyway, the Bludgeon Brothers lost to the New Day via disqualification. They're still the tag team champions on SmackDown, but they did lose. They used their hammers to end that match, because the New Day looked like they were going to pull the victory. Braun Strowman, absolutely, in my opinion, kayfabe killed Kevin Owens from the choke slam at the bottom of the ramp to the two humongous shoulder tackles. One with Kevin Owens doing a flip, and the other one with him almost bouncing over the barricade, which was, dude, he sold like a dream in this match. You couldn't ask for better than what KO did. They could have gave him a little offense, made the match a little interesting. I'll get into that in the rant video portion. Charlotte beat Carmella and Becky Lynch. What they surprised you with, I think, was a heel turn by Becky Lynch at the end. Charlotte's your SmackDown Women's Champion, but Becky let her know exactly how she felt with that post-match beatdown. It was vicious, by the way. AJ lost to Samoa Joe by disqualification after Joe made some comments about being his wife's new daddy. He speared him through part of the barricade over the announce table. Like, he jumped up and jumped on the announce table, sprinted across them, and speared Joe through part of the timekeeper area and part of the barricade, and then grabbed a chair and just went to town on him. A couple of DQ matches that I wish that we could have changed a little bit. And again, I'll go through that here in a little bit. As you see, I'm trying to speed through this. I have a football game I'm about to go to. I'm about to go watch the Monday Night Colts game at the stadium. So I'm going to get through this so I can get to my rant, because I got some things I want to say, and we're going to see how that turns out. Daniel Bryan lost to The Miz. I seen that coming. I didn't see how I saw it coming. It was through some Maurice interference, and it was brought up in a Cultaholic video that if the Bella Twins are going to be out there for the Ronda match, why couldn't they have been out there for Daniel Bryan's match? You know, Brie is his wife. Maybe she could have stopped The Miz and Maurice from cheating. Who knows? Anyway, their feud's going to continue. I believe they're going to have a match at Hell in a Cell. I don't know what kind of match it would be. I'd like to see a submission match. The Yes Lock versus the Figure Four. I think that'd be very entertaining. Which, I'll get into my rant, but there was a part in that match with the Figure Four that just perturbed me. It didn't make no sense. The next one was, in a surprise return, Finn Balor, I guess you could say re-debut because it's been a while since he used it, the Demon Balor gimmick, and destroyed Constable Corbin in like a $120. It was a quick squash match, like 6 moves, I think, in total, including an awesome, they called it a double stomp with Corbin bent over, but it was a high, intense looking coup de grace with Baron kind of in a bent over position before he hit the actual coup de grace to win. Shinsuke beat Jeff. Jeff was very entertaining in this match, and I hope his back's okay, because at one point Shinsuke's laying on the apron on the outside of the ring, and Jeff goes for a swanton, which would, dude, I would hate to see what it done to Shinsuke if he'd hit that. But he hit the back first on the apron, kind of did a flip setup, and then went almost face first into the mat on the ground. So it was really, really wicked. Ronda Rousey destroyed Alexa Bliss in a match we all saw on coming. And in a match that I did not see this coming, and I got a lot more to say about this. I said I'd rip the WWE new asshole, and I might have to make this a part 2. It looks like I'm about ready to go. I'll do it in the car on the way to the stadium. Brock Lesnar lost to Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman came out and was like, first said he wasn't going to, sneaky cash in and do it by the right, going to do like a man to his face, and instead of making a triple threat match, he said basically that he was going to wait and see who won, and then he's cashing in on the person, which basically he was planned on doing the same thing he had just said he wasn't going to do, which makes no sense. It's kind of a part burial on Braun, a part burial on Brock, and it made Reigns look like a beast, and I don't get it. We've seen matches where Superman punches and multiple spears can get it done, but in this match, like a few Superman punches and one spear put down the beast? Are you flipping out of your mind? Not to mention, okay, we all see what happened to Braun at the Money in the Bank ladder match and how much hell he went through. And you telling me an F5, I think like a spear or something by Roman, and a few Money in the Bank shots and a few chair shots kept him out for that long to where he couldn't cash in. But I will say, Brock throwing that briefcase all the way up the ramp was an impressive feat. That was a far throw. It reminded me when he destroyed Seth Rollins' car on Raw way, way back. And he threw that door into the crowd. It's a pretty far throw. The dude is, I think he's a lot stronger than he realizes when he wants to be. So, that was the pay-per-view. I got 7 out of 13 right. Again, I think the Seth match should have went differently. I think the Bludgeon Brothers match should have went differently. And we all know that Becky Lynch flipping deserves that flipping title. I'm really trying to hold my tongue because it's very irritating to build her up to have her lose in a match that Charlotte had no business in to begin with, only because Vince apparently loves the Flair name and thinks she has to be in there, put some star power in there, and wants to get the belt on her. I know she hasn't had a belt in a while, but I mean, come on. When's it going to be Becky's shot? If not now, when? I think they missed the boat on it. So, that's the rundown of who won and how I did. I'm glad I wasn't predicting against anybody in particular, because I would have got my ass whipped in the predictions. So now, it's on to Wrestle Rant. Well, apparently we're getting ready to go, so if you're watching this video, my live stream on my other channel, Two Guys Opinion, will be up. I'm going to live stream on the way to the game. We were going to tailgate, but nobody can get off work in time to go actually tailgate and have a good time. As for the Wrestle Rant part of this video, I will have to make a separate video tomorrow. I will upload it because with what I gotta say, I just don't have enough time between everybody loading up in the car and trying to talk over everybody. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. I'm so amped to go to this game. My first time seeing Angel Luck play live in an actual game. So for now, until tomorrow, this is the Beagle, aka Mr. Wrestle Rant, saying I will see you then.